Fall is on its way, and everybody is starting to decorate with pumpkins and corn and all sorts of hay bales and gourds and fun things for the fall season. And I thought it would be fun if we did our own colored corn. So here's an example of what we are going to do. So you are going to need a piece of paper, white piece of paper that is 5 by 17 inches. And at least that's what I'm using. And we are going to fold this paper in half. Holding in the middle, make sure our corners and our edges meet. Bring your fingers up and over and up and over. So now that we have the fold, right above the fold line, right in through here, we are going to do a curve. This is going to be the top of our corn. And then at the bottom of our paper, in the middle, so if this is the middle and we come to the bottom of our paper, we are going to do another curve, a smaller curve. This is going to be the point of our corn. And then I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to round this out and I'm going to connect the two sides together. Once you have that done, we need to divide our corn so that we have sections in which the little corn kernels are going to fit. And we're going to be using oil pastel. So I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 dots at the top. And notice how they're equally spaced. Notice there's the same amount of space we have here versus here and over here. So we want to make that equal. And then I'm going to use what's called contour line. So I don't want to come straight down because that's not going to look right. I'm going to use a curved line and it's going to kind of follow this line. Notice that it curves. Watch me. It's going to curve and it's going to come down to the point. Okay, so we could even put like a little dot kind of down at the bottom. And then I'm going to take the next one and I'm going to put a curve. And I'm going to have it stop here. Notice that it's getting skinny on this side. I'm going to do the curve here, kind of following along on the other side, and then another curve here. Now, if you wanted to, you could also put another line in the middle. If you think that this space is really big, you could put another line in the middle. Then the next thing we're going to do is we've divided, so think of these as being like the rows. If you eat your corn on the cob and you eat going across the row, then this would be like the row of kernels going across. So now we have to do the rows going down. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to do a curve this way. Notice I'm following the curve towards the top and I'm going to continue following that curve. I don't want to make my lines too close together, so notice that my boxes are staying kind of big. And when I come towards the middle, notice that my line is kind of straightening out. And then as I come towards the bottom, my line is curving towards the bottom. This is what is going to help make our corn look round. Now you can see this is a little off here, but that's okay because not all corn on the cobs are equal. Once you have this done and we have all the spaces where our little kerneled corn is going to go, then we are going to work on our leaves and our stems. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make nice big leaves. I want my leaves to stay on my paper, and my leaf might come up here and it might turn. And if I overlap my leaf like I did there, am I going to see my corn through my leaf? If you answered no, you'd be correct. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to erase the corn inside my leaf. I'm going to do another leaf coming right back here. It's going to come in and I might have another one here. And I might make this corn, this leaf come down. And again, just kind of similar to what I did over here. But again, when I created that leaf, I drew that leaf as though it looks like it's on top of the corn. So I'm going to take my eraser and I'm going to go in and I'm going to erase the corn that is inside the leaf. We are going to, as you can see from my example, we're going to be cutting this out, so we want to keep the leaves on the paper. We don't want to have the leaves going off the paper. And some leaves might look short. Now notice I did some overlapping here, and I want to make this little short leaf look like it's on top of this leaf. So I need to erase this because this leave's in front. And then I can add another leaf coming up here. So you can add all sorts of leaves. There are your leaves coming through. Okay? So that's how you're going to make your corn. In the next video, I'm going to talk about working with oil pastels and show how we're going to begin to add color.